Everybody, welcome back. Welcome back here. Another day of the Astro-Gravitational Report. Lots of good things happening. If you see it, there is some progress comes on forward, but also there is a great learnings. Today, particularly, the moon is going to be in a very good trine with Chiron and the sun. Means that intuition is going to be focused within the authority of life. And with Chiron, this is a healing the childhood wounds. Now, when we look at that inner child in there from the childhood, there's going to be some a lots of things that can rise up, a lot of the things that goes on. And as the day goes by in the afternoon, we're going to see that the moon is going to begin to T-square Mercury, who is in union with Lilith, and squaring Uranus. So skipping talk, important talk, can actually not going to be completing this shadow work, not going to be completing these interesting moments as they're going to be coming out of Scorpio. So, it's good to do the inner work, the inner realization, but would you finish it, the job, by expressing it, what you went through? This is going to be some lots of work because Mercury and Lilith there in Scorpio, that is about the deepest fears that you have with the others, particularly within intimacy or in the material world. And with this energy, we're going to see some later on that it's going to be starting at 1 o'clock. And later on in the afternoon, how this energy is going to kind of like pushing you up. For some of you, this energy can lead to a lot of things in there. Try not to fight it, the expressions. Try not to fight it when you have these communications in there, to skip it, okay? Because skipping things, okay, they are like the waves of the ocean, okay? They come, they crash into shore, and they come back to the sea, and they're coming back again. So things that is going to be rising up, they're going to be rising up again and again and again until what? Lesson is learned, things are healed, you already pass over your issues, and now you're ready to go what? The next level, the next stage. Maybe you're going to see some of the same problems over time, but they're going to be more easier to overcome, and you may be going to face it on a different, higher level, which is going to help you to even evolve more. This is why it's a very important. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for coming in. All right, so holiday is going to start in, and up here at 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to have some Mercury in Lilith is going to be at the event horizon. As I said, this is going to be kind of like at the focus of the day. You're going to feel like I need to talk of something, my darkness, my things that it comes in, because that is it opposing Uranus. The universe says, like, you need to resolve this. Okay, this is going to be this pass the test in there. And looking within this energies, as the inner work is going to be at Libra, is going to be about what? The relationships. Uranus is going to be at the 6th house, which is mean that the universe wants you to heal something important, something particularly about the material world. Maybe things that are going on in the material world, they're not great. Maybe the things are the things that are coming into you, you are going to see it in there in a different ways, okay? Because you never know what is going to be the blessings. You never know that things that you need get in it now, maybe you're going to be a blessings later on, okay? So hi, Gabriela. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Abel. Thank you. And muchas gracias, Cande. Aquí. Estoy aquí. Okay. So, back to the astrology. Okay. 7 o'clock energy is going to be presented like this. At 8 o'clock, we're going to have some Venuses coming out. Right now, the moon is going to beginning also to put that trine towards the moon. You want to have these expressions. You want to have these expressions uh, for love. You want to feel it, but there is something of how can you say it within a group? How can you be with that in a group? You have hard time of what opening yourself towards others. So this energies is going to be some really asking you to overcome illusions or overcome your fears in there. Okay. Hi, Eduardo. Thank you for coming in. And as we see in this energies, the ascendant, also the sun is going to be right at the ascendant. The authority is going to be looking at to that energies of creations, right? That energy of creations that the moon right now it's creating itself into that Leo, okay? This is where the intuition it's leading you, okay? If you pay attention, the moon and Leo, it's leading you to what? Where you create yourself to this empathic, you operating from the wounds, you always say sorry, even if it's not your fault, try to help because you feel the pain, you're acting from the pain, or you actually putting your boundaries in there, you put this limits, is like, no, I'm not worried about it, he has to grow, he has to mature, and so on. So this is when you developing this primary functions in there within yourself, and how you establishing your empathy in your personal limits. So right now this is going to be some very healthy, because that's going to go bring back into healing the inner child wounds. In the next hour, this is going to be at 9 o'clock. We're going to have some Mars. Mars is coming into the horizon. Hopefully you keeping your cool. Because Mars for so long has been under pressure, and kind of like the volcano, it's building, it's building, it's building, it's building. It's like, you know what, I had enough of these illusions, I had enough of this nonsense talks, I want to act on it, I want to get something. And everyone says in there to Mars, heal your childhood in patience in there, okay? Looking at inside of yourself and stop being into it. So yeah, the capital bear still sucks. Bears are bears. If you're a fan with the Bears, even if they lose, they win. It was a great game, and let's keep on going with the astrology, not with the Bears, but go Bears. It's from here. All right, 10 o'clock, the inner work is going to be at Scorpio. That is going to be squaring the moon at Leo. That fatal attraction between Scorpio and Leo in there, I was talking about a little bit about this. Be mindful what you have at Scorpio, because this is about what you're going to create and how you're going to be doing it within the others. Okay. So now with this energy about the truth, okay, that energies of truth is gonna coming out and coming into a very awkward kind of like a way, like not natural, but all of a sudden it's just like naturally, unnaturally pops up. It's like from middle of nowhere, and that can be caught you off guard, because this is a very interesting moments in there. All right, 11 o'clock, Pluto is going to be at the horizon. He's like, okay, transformations is going very well, okay, keep on going, the changes are good, things are going okay. And now at that 11 o'clock energy, the inner work, it's more close to Venus. So since it's going to be very close to Venus, is about the love and values in the group. What is your For some other people, you may reevaluate yourself and to this work environment collectivity in there, and that I'm good, that I'm feeling okay with the rest of the co-workers, that the co-workers, they appreciate me, all kind of like this kind of like situations can comes in, and they can rise up. But you also can look at it, where are you standing at with the people that they are close to you. What is your soul group? Okay, so it's gonna be some talking about these expressions. All right, so that is a coming in. This is a 12 o'clock. The inner work is with the authority. Usually, this is the time when you expressing, you trying to put things into perspective of the day and how you want to finish the rest of the day, right? Very beautiful trines with the moon, very beautiful emotions, very beautiful energies with Chiron. You finally looking at things like, thank God we heal these things. Thank God we are figuring these things out. And this is going to be some very, very, very healthy way. Okay, I mean, this energy particularly is going to be a very healthy way because it is about this Saturn's energy that it's going to be coming up into. Is going to be helping Lilith and Mercury at the same time. So a lot of the things is going to rise up. But when the things rise up, what is going to happen, right? You don't want to talk about it. Some of the things you don't want to talk about it. Some of the things you want to keep it private. Well, the universe knows everything, okay? Hands down on that. So you're gonna feel like a certain silence inside of it. It's like, okay, I figure things out. I figure out these secrets. I figure out these situations. I will not going to talk about it. Saturn is going to be at Aries. That is a calling for the new beginning, but that energy is going to be squaring Mars. Be mindful about these explosions around 1 o'clock in there, because they're going to come in and tells you have to deal with this. You cannot go forward if you still have this grudges, agitations, aggravations, or this sudden jumps. When somebody's talking to you and you have this jumping, like you trying to protect yourself, like they have just regular confirmations, but they are pushing a button without even knowing, right? And you're jumpy, and you're wondering why you're jumpy. Take a look at the energies, why you are jumpy. All right. Well, Venus is looking at in the next hour. This is going to be at 2 o'clock. Venus is going to be looking at to give you hope that everything is going to be in the material world. Okay. As the ascendant is going to be at Taurus. If you have anything on Taurus, particularly about this 16 degrees in there, plus minus 5 degrees separations in there, you're going to feel this divine energy that tells you you're in the proper way. You are doing something into the material world that's going to be paid off. Okay? But for right now, keep on course. Okay? Don't give up, because it's so easy to give up, because Mars right now is like he can destroy everything for a second. All he needs is just a little spark, right? All he needs a little crack in the volcano will release the pressure, because Mars is under pressure. That song "Under Pressure" is coming out of my mind. All right, 3 o'clock. Uranus is coming out in the event horizon right now. It's squaring the moon. This is going to be that G square. This is going to be the energies that we are talking about as a Uranus is opposing Mercury and Lilith. The moon, it's squaring them. So now your intuition is going to be like, I'm not worried about the universe. I'm worried about nobody to know nothing about this. And here how you're going to let your fears to take over. As typical energies of Leo, when a certain things, I've been dealing a lot with Leos, so I know how they are as an archetype in there. When a certain things they don't know, or certain things they messed it up, or they get caught, red-handed, right? What do? They're hiding. They're trying to skip it. It is like, come on. You gotta be honest here. And here is that energy of the moon that you have to use with the sun and with Chiron to stop these positions. Stop acting like a child. Getting in there because this energy, okay, as the moon is going to be moving towards the end of Leo, she's going to get her what? It's going to be the apex of a yacht. And the divine energies wants to see this growth within you. Because from there, things is going to be what? More easier. We're going to be more beautiful. All right. 4 o'clock, the inner work is going to be at midheaven, while the previous hour of the inner work was with Pluto. Yes, the transformations. You know, it's all about the changes. The ascendant is going to be at Gemini. It's going to put some pressure of the Sun and Mars. Particularly be mindful about this Mars because he is going to be at the seventh house. Don't take. You see, one of the worst things that the people do is they take these aggravations, okay? They take these agitations and they bring it at home, and instead of figuring out their issues in there, they're putting the issues towards their partner. Don't do that. This is toxic. It's not moral, okay? It's not human, okay? Don't be within that. All right, because that is going to be one of the pitfalls because Mars is still squaring the North Node. Sabotage smelling? Yes, it is. All right, the next hour, 5 o'clock, the inner work is going to be at Pisces. That's going to be almost the positions in there within the moon from the previous hour. We're going to see it's going to be an additional square, so be mindful between 4 and 5, particularly like 4:30ish in there because it's going to be this spark as I was talking. Be mindful about that spark. Don't let the spark do it. Keep your cool. Okay? Because the moon, it's squaring Uranus and Lilith. Now the inner work is going to be squaring Mercury and Lilith. As we see in it there, the true Lilith and vertex is going to be coming in, which is the gate is going to be open for the truth. Okay? All you have to do is just say it. But don't worry if the people is going to accept, deny, or reject, or they're going to judge you. That's their problem. Your problems is the truth. All right, 6 o'clock, the inner work is going to be on Pisces, so a lot of pressure, and I mean, it's hot. I mean, when things are hot, they're hot. We are talking about these red lines. It's Mars, the Sun, Venus, and the vertex, right? This kind of like intensity is gonna come and take over. Just look at it, the positive energies that's coming towards Mercury and Lilith from what? From Saturn, from Neptune. Look at it, that other energies that comes in from Jupiter, it's coming back in there. You're going to be growing up with this. Here is the moon that is squaring, right? So your intuition is going to be leading you in a very, very proper way, as long you not put emotions to take over. Zip it up for a little bit, count till 10 if you have to. Think twice before you do something. It's going to be very helpful. All right, 8 o'clock, the inner work is going to be with Chiron. Test time, checked out, maybe, okay, I heal something, I'm happy. And you're going to have a very good emotions. You're going to be liberated. You're going to be free up. You don't have to. You see, the truth will set you free. Yes, that's how some of the people who does that, work, they're going to feel about it. Very beautiful. The ascendant is going to be at Leo. That is going to be trying with the sun, reminding about that connection between intuition and authority. Of course, the moon is moving forward, so you cannot sustain that trine. It's like, oh, I want to have these emotions all the time. You can have the emotions, you can try to maintain and so on and so on, but the moon is going to be teaching you different things. You can't stop progress of learning. Okay? So, but it's going to be remind you to keep in mind that in the hard moments, remember these moments of beautiful when the intuition and the sun helps you to heal the things in life. All right, as we're talking about the moon, the next hour, this is going to be at 9 o'clock. The moon is beginning to trine Mars in still the sun, very, very beautiful energies in there. 24 degrees is the moon, 22 degrees is Chiron, 25 degrees is Mars. That is going to be healing this childhood aggravations when things doesn't happen and so on and so on in there. But that is going to be start putting more pressure over the Mercury and Lilith, who are at 28 degrees of what? Of Scorpio. So these energies, particularly that Uranus is at 28 degrees of Taurus, can lead to a lot of losses into the material world. But is that going to be a loss? Or that's going to be a proper redirection? You see, Uranus is retrograde. He's going to be telling you, this is, you're not put it the proper way. You have to be 180 degrees. I'm going to go back. I'm going to teach you how to use it at 180 degrees. And now when you come back, you're going to see why. Okay? So expect a lot of sudden changes. People can change their emotions. And at 10 o'clock, that intense energies with Uranus is going to be rise up. As the inner work and the ascendant, they are going to be a square. And they're going to put additional pressures, energies over the moon. So be mindful about this 10 o'clock energy there, because here, that is the incoming energies towards us. That is our inner work up there. And here it is Mercury and Lilith. And that is about the stuff that you don't want to talk about, how they're going to be affecting. I'm going to be putting a little bit forward, so this can be kind of like comes up a little bit more, so you can see how actually things are going to be more intensified as we see the inner work is approaching Uranus, right? So now you see it. You have these intense energies from the moon, and you have these intense energies from the Saturn. But there is some solutions. There is this blue lines, which is the synchronizing energies. And now we are having a yacht from Jupiter and the inner work with Uranus towards Mars. Your actions. As your actions is going to be based out of the divine. And that will be one of the lessons in there. Because as a childhood, you never put the divine in the universe within you, right? You put what do you want? What do you get it? How you going to get the toys that you want? And so from that standpoint. The energy in the next hour is going to be even more crazier in there. Guilty conscious comes in. A lot of putting up pressures. You know when you're lying to yourself, how that feels. How did it feels when they're lying to you, right? So this energy is going to be coming from the past. That it's going to be coming and triggers everything in you, right? You see all those energies, right? So now, the questions you need to ask for it. Would you like to have the future like this? Or you're going to live your truth. And you're going to be liberated and be free. Okay? That is a very good lesson. That is going to be a very good things. And we're going to see that the moon, it's beginning to have its yacht with Saturn. It's 150 degrees. And later on, she's going to have that yacht in the morning. All right, so that's what it was, the astrogravitational report. I'm going to be giving you some little bit heads up, because at midnight the energy is going to be very good for those who cannot sleep in there. But at 7 o'clock, we are going to have that beautiful, beautiful yacht and that transitions of Leo to Virgo. So you create yourself, and then you're going to be what? Accountability. How did you create yourself in Virgo? Okay, very beautiful moments it's coming in. Of course, these energies of Lilith and Uranus is going to be really triggered in there at 7 o'clock in the morning. But the yacht is going to be able to help you out to navigate proper transformations and make sure you got the proper visions in you as the way your soul is calling you. All right, guys, and for that, we're going to be talking more about tomorrow. I want to say, thank you for coming in, and I want to say thank you for clicks, the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Nader 38, are you off grid? I'm a semi off grid. I live at the end of the town, in a very small town, in a very beautiful, magical place, surrounded by the olive trees, ancient olive trees. They have a lots of energy of inner peace here. Some of the people already been here for consultations and things, and they are very amazed about that. But we're gonna be doing some more about that stuff coming up. I want to keep it a little bit as a surprise. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of things coming in, but no, I'm not yet a full off grid. No, I'm not. All right, thank you guys. Much love and good luck to all of us. Okay.